who will be sharing with us more about the company and roles they're hiring for today. So welcome.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to introduce myself first. I'm Katie Ledoux. I am the Chief Information Security Officer at Attentive. Neha, you want to go next?
Yes, hi. I'm Neha Srivastava. I'm a staff engineer in the product engineering org at Attentive.
And I'm Margho. I'm Director of Recruiting over here at Attentive. Cool, Katie, kick us off.
Yes. So a little bit about who we are. Attentive really pioneered text message marketing. And let's give you a little bit of the Attentive experience. I'd love to invite you to text "Hire Me" to the number 21718. And Neha, you're going to put that in the comments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And you should be getting a message back from us shortly. So you may have interacted with some of our customers on SMS before. Maybe you get texted a coupon code from your, favorite brands. We work with companies like H&M, Wayfair, Reebok. Oh, Margho just walked me through the companies I was allowed to name yesterday. Urban Outfitters, I'm allowed to name them.
Chanel, Biore, Crocs.
Yes. And other funny ones that I can't name, but just trust me, they're funny. In terms of where we are going as a company, we're really moving away from a world slowly, but over time, we think marketing is going to move away from a world where our customers are sending massive messages to all of their subscribers or to big chunks of their subscribers, and really moving towards one-to-one messaging. I say slowly. A lot of our customers are already doing this. Maybe some more legacy customers, it'll take them a little longer to move in that direction. But we really want to go to a place where we're sending you as a subscriber exactly the right message from exactly the right brand that you're interested in at exactly the time that you want to make this purchase for an item that you are actually interested in buying, instead of a link to a page of a billion different things that are on sale. So that's the journey and of course that's powered by AI and ML. And Neha, maybe you can.
Yep, absolutely.
A little bit more about
Yeah, absolutely. So as Katie mentioned, Attentive Engineering's biggest challenge right now is to deliver extremely personalized experiences to subscribers of our clients. Now, this is an, very interesting problem if you really think about it, because unlike others, we're evolving from being a marketing tool to an active partner to the marketing departments of various companies. We're doing lots of exciting things, which range from writing AI ML models to generating product recommendations and figuring out the best time to send a marketing text. And this is all driven out of the personalization. So this is like using AI and ML for the benefit of marketing to drive higher productivity, but also great experience for the end user. So instead of getting like a generic text that says, "Hey Neha, come buy shoes," and all the links that you get are all men's shoes, which don't even appear in my size, which leads to a frustrating experience, you would actually be directed to, "Hey Neha, you were checking out this, great shoe at your favorite brand the other day. We found some other recommendations that you might like, which are in my size and available, and I can buy right now, and potentially even in my budget," right? So driving this type of personalization is a very complex engineering challenge, and I'm very excited to be working on this. And by the way, that's my project, so that's why I can talk too much about it. But the problems we are looking to solve are ahead of the game, yet complex and challenging, so that if you're like me, someone who gets excited about solving complex problems for the business, you'd absolutely love it here. Generally speaking, our product engineering org sits in New York, platform is remote, and AI ML teams sit in SF. However, almost all of the projects are extremely cross-functional. So regardless of which location you're in, you'll end up working on the same projects, and you'll get like a piece of the pie and problems that you would love to solve. So we're hiring across the board, and Margho will tell you all about that.
Awesome. Thanks, Neha. All right, let's talk recruiting. So our engineering org's about 230 people, spread out across the US. We do have offices in San Francisco and in New York. Our interview process for a standard software engineer is really consistent across all of our teams and locations. So it's about a 3-week process, starting off with a recruiter screen. Then you move to a 60-minute interview with one of our senior engineers. That conversation is going to be really digging into like past experience. What was your role? What was the complexity of the work? You'll do a back-end coding challenge, and then that will be followed up by a reverse architecture conversation. Once that is complete, we invite you to meet with about 4 to 5 more members of the team. This includes coding challenges and architecture interviews, and then discussions with hiring managers. But don't worry, a recruiter will prep you for all of that beforehand. And then we do team assignments at the debrief stage. So we try to really match you with a team that aligns with your experience and interests. And then we'll get you set up with a few members of those teams so you can learn more about like what your impact would be, what you'd be working on, all that kind of stuff. We have 2 offices. So we have New York and San Francisco. New York is our headquarters, but the majority of the employees are remotely. I'm actually coming at you from Denver. So this is where I am home base. My team is primarily in San Francisco, but I do feel like super connected to everyone. I think the company does a really good job of driving engagement, which brings me to our culture and talking about our employee engagement team. So we do a full company offsite annually. We do engineering team offsites every year, but then we also do a lot of virtual engagement activities. So our employee engagement team just hosted a few virtual events. My favorite was the how to build your own spring rolls. We had a floral arrangement class recently. And then we also had a good one around understanding the anatomy of our anxiety to honor Mental Health Awareness Month. So that's just a little bit about us. I know Katie Ledoux's team is hiring. Neha's team is hiring. So we would love to have you guys come stop by our booth and meet with us and then a few members of our Attentive Women Engineering ERG group. Cool. We crushed it.
We did. Can we use our 3 minutes for questions?
Someone
did ask me if we hire entry-level engineers. We do have an engineer 2 role up right now, but that's the most junior role we have right now. I can't speak for every engineering team at Attentive, but it's going to be important for us on some of these newer teams to make sure that we have the levels of leadership in place before we bring on brand new entry-level people so that they have the mentorship that they need to be successful on those teams.
100%. Yes, we just posted, we have 3 software engineering roles just posted. One is on our BI team, led by one of our engineering managers, Anjali. And then we have 2 engineering 2s, one that just got posted for remote employees, and then one that just got posted for San Francisco hybrid. So you'd be coming on site 3 days a week to our San Francisco office in the financial district. And then Neha's team is mainly looking for some senior level engineers.
I saw one question. You definitely do not need a background in AI and machine learning to apply. If you go on the career site, there's like a breadth of roles across, infrastructure, security, IT. It's definitely not exclusively AI ML roles. Especially
I have no experience in AI.
Yeah.
I'm not an
AI ML.
Yeah, just to be clear, I'm leading AI ML project and I have no experience on it because the way we think about this is it's a product, right? It's a model is developed and then we pipeline it all the way to make it into a product. So I am a back-end focused product engineer. So my job is to make sure that the model is delivering value as a product. So I'm overseeing the whole thing and helping with the design and the architecture of it, but I'm not doing the modeling myself.
And answering a few questions, interested in non-engineering roles, would you be able to hold a conversation with me? Yes, 100%. We are hiring in go-to-market, G&A, and I also oversee those teams, so 100% can talk to you about that. We are only hiring in the US for engineering roles, yes. For a few of our sales positions, we do hire in London as well as Australia, but just for engineering for now, we are primarily just US. We do support visas.